Did you get the butter?
He's done it again. Seamus!
Keep your voice down, Gerry.
I want him out, Mary.
He'll hear ye.
I don't care. He's a psychopath and he's outstayed his welcome. Seamus! Seamus!
Just what the hell is your problem, boy?
That is my problem, Joe. There is now a dead shrew on our doorstep.
And?
And if we add that to the 3 dead pigeons, the dead mouse and the dead feckin' frog, that's quite the body count, Joe.
And what's that got to do with Seamus?
The fact that the corpses started piling up within 24 hours of you taking in a feral cat is no coincidence, Joe.
It wasn't Seamus. Seamus wouldn't hurt a fly.
I've seen him eat flies.
Seamus didn't kill anything. There's a tabby 2 streets away. There's a vendetta against him. I had a falling out. I don't know the details.
So Seamus has been framed by another cat.
Exactly.
Jesus, that's desperate.
He could at least put a bell on the thing.
That's a good idea, Daddy. That way if Seamus is the culprit.
He isn't.
Well, then the birds, the mice, the shrews, the frogs, they'll hear him coming.
Put a bell on him? I don't know, Mary. Is that not a breach of his human rights?
No, because he's a cat.
He doesn't want to wear a bell, Mary. He's made that very clear.
Christ almighty.
We're going to Michelle's to watch a film. Can we borrow your video card, Daddy?
So big day tomorrow.
Is that our Avon ordered you?
The Waynes get their GCSE results, Sarah.
Oh, aye.
Listen, no filth, do you hear me?
I'm sorry?
I had to pay an overdue fine last week, and American Gigolo is not suitable viewing for teenage girls.
I didn't rent American Gigolo, Daddy. I swear.
Leave the Waynes alone, Gerry. Away you go.
Interesting.
Gerry! Gerry! I don't see why that useless strip you call a husband has to get coming.
Because someone needs to drive and you've been suspended. Again.
What did you do this time, Daddy?
Nothing. It's RUC discrimination. The only crime I committed was to be born a Catholic.
Gerry's never been suspended and he's a Catholic.
He's also a prick, but that's by the by.
Cut that out, Dad.
Found some. Found some, Mary.
Great.
Right. That's us away.
Have a nice time.
Tell that free state fucker to shift his hole.
All right, Joe, if you just follow me.
Why should I follow you?
I've got the map.
Well, now I have the map.
Acta.
Joe, it's all just a bit trickier today. There are so many roadblocks up, there's so many diversions, and you know, I drive for a living.
He says this like it's something to be proud of.
Major traffic disruptions are anticipated. And Wayne shouldn't have to take the bus to school. You should be driving them, you useless shite.
I have to work, Joe.
Work? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Why don't you just leave my Mary alone?
Because we've been married for 17 years, Joe. We have 2 children. And because we're in love with each other.
Oh, Boke.
I'll find some dirt in you yet, boy. I've got people working on it.
I have a gift. A gift that allows me to connect with people who are no longer with us.
Yeah, we gathered that much, Carlos. I mean, we're not here for the Kimberleys.
Is there something wrong with the Kimberleys?
Oh, Jesus, I hope not. I've polished 4 off already.
There's nothing wrong with the Kimberleys, Carlos. Gerry here's just a bit of an arsehole.
I see. Now, before we begin, I'd ask you to put aside any skepticism and open your hearts. That is all I need.
Of course.
Well, that and £7.50
What?
each.
Seriously?
We always knew we'd have to cross his pan with silver, Gerry.
It's not the silver that I'm bothered about, it's the paper.
So our mother passed away over a decade ago, and we were just...
Shh. There's a man here. Dark hair. I'm getting the initial S. Can anybody claim this man? He's wearing uniform. A military uniform.
Jesus Christ, this boy again?
He's American. Hi.
Send him back.
I'm sorry?
How many times does he need to be told, I'm not interested?
Oh, he's getting upset now.
I don't care, Carlos.
Well, he's going now.
I'm glad to hear it.
He's gone.
Moaning shite.
There's someone else here. A woman. A family member.
Mammy.
What'd you do with my razor?
She has the most beautiful head of hair.
Thank God.
She has a message for you.
Go on.
Kevin!
She wants me to tell you...
Kevin! Will you bloody answer me?
I'm with clients, Mother.
Have you seen my green scarf?
I'm busy.
Where is it? I'm going to be late for bingo.
I'm trying to communicate with the dead, Mother.
If you've taken that scarf again, You'll be fucking dead.
Oh, wonderful. She's leaving. You're scaring away the spirits, Mother.
Get a real job, you useless bastard.
This job pays for your feckin' gambling problem, you ungrateful old bag.
Where the fuck is my scarf?
Take it! Take the fucking scarf!
I knew it.
Oh, apologies.
Has Mommy gone?
I'm afraid so.
You said she had a message.
Guess what? I'm only getting bits and pieces. Something about water, something in water, something underwater. A box. A red box. I'm spent.
You're a con man, Kevin.
Look, perhaps if you were to make another appointment.
And fork out another 30 quid.
Naturally.
I'm out of here. And I'm taking the Kimberleys.
No mention of a razor, I suppose.
I'm afraid not.
Sweet Jesus.
We don't know this was someone's pet. It looks wise to me.
It's wearing a collar, Dad, and a name tag.
Fluffy.
God, he looks like a fluffy, doesn't he?
He looks like a piece of taxidermy, Sarah. Seamus has crossed a line. He's out of control.
He can't go around killing people's pets, Dad. There'll be a riot.
Oh, we haven't had one of them in a while.
He is innocent.
Come on, Dad. This is pretty damning evidence.
You're right. It is that.
Praise the Lord.
Seamus, looks like there's only one thing for it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get rid of the body.
Excuse me?
Affair with the plumber!
You having an affair with Frankie?
Frankie's dead, Dad.
Gabriel, she's having the affair with Gabriel.
How the hell did you manage that?
I'm not having an affair with Gabriel.
Just tell them the truth, Mary. Oh, should she now? You absolute bastard!
Hey, prick! Hey, that's enough of that now. Stop it! Hey, if one of you doesn't hit the other one soon, I'll knock the pair of you out.
Do it, Granda.
Hey, got me eye on you, boy.
Jesus, Joe.
What are you doing here? Meeting your fancy woman, I suppose.
No, I'm not. I'm collecting Mary's photographs. And if I was having an illicit rendezvous with my mistress, I'm not sure that the supermarket that my father-in-law is doing the big shop in would be the best place for it, really.
Quinn, you said.
That's right.
Here we go.
Great.
That'll be £3.75, please. And have you got your wee docket there?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
It's a wee red slip of paper, about yay big.
Yeah.
Dark blue lettering it has.
Yeah, I know.
Not a navy blue now, more like a royal blue.
I know what it looks like.
Times New Roman, I believe the font is called.
I just can't find it. Prick. Look, I'm sorry. Do you absolutely need it?
I'm afraid I do, sir, yes. Proof of ID.
But you have my surname written on it there.
How do I know that's your surname?
Because I just told you it was my surname.
You could be lying.
And why would I lie?
To get your hands on someone else's photos.
And why would I want somebody else's photos? Like, who would pay for somebody else's photos?
Stalker, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Very good, sir. A stalker.
I'm not a stalker.
Look, why don't you just go home and have a wee look for your wee docket?
No, this is ridiculous. Just open that up and take out one of the photos. You see? That's me wife there.
How do I know you're not just telling me that?
Because that's me standing beside her.
I suppose you do look a bit like this man.
I am this man.
It could be you.
It's definitely me. Look, my name is Gerry Quinn. This is my father-in-law, Joe. He can vouch for me.
I've never seen this man before in my life.
No docket, no photographs.
Pull over. This is a good spot.
Oh, is it now? Disposed of a body before, have you, Joe?
Nope. Well, I've often thought about how I might.
God love him.
Don't be soft, Gerry. It was him or us.
Well, that's just not true, is it, Joe?
Right, you take his legs, and I'll take his legs.
And so? Are you a woman?
What kind of a bloody question's that? Smart hole.
Okay, you seem to have a bit of problem grasping the concept here, Joe.
I'll tell you what I'm not in trouble grasping. Your neck.
Oh, isn't this lovely? They were my birthday photos, for God's sake.
There's definitely grounds for an annulment here, Mary.
I mean, you only turned 33 once.
I'm 33 a few times now, in fairness, Mary.
Well, aren't you a brave man, given the circumstances?
Mary, come on. Would you not reconsider?
No, Dad.
Please, love.
Just at once.
I'm not letting you hit him, dear.
I'm devastated. That was when I lost the half stone doing the Rosemary Conley as well. My collarbone was sort of poking through my skin. Do you remember, Mary?
You were far too thin, Sarah.
No, it was. It was brilliant. And now I haven't got so much as a photograph to look back on.
Look, it's gone. The docket's gone. Why don't we just move on?
Why don't you just move out?
Okay, that's 1 portion of redfish, 1 portion of whitefish, 2 bags of chips.
No. 2 bags won't be enough.
2's plenty, Joe.
4. 4 should cover us.
3 then, we'll compromise.
I'll compromise you through that window.
That's enough, dear.
The tight bastard's trying to starve us all, Mary.
Okay, 4 bags of chips then.
And I want 12 chicken nuggets, a small battered hot dog, plenty of onions, plenty of...
Get a move on, Daddy. Like that, Chippy. Well, it's every man for himself on a Friday night.
I am trying to concentrate here, Erin.
All right, Mommy.
All right, love. Did you ask about the trust fund?
I don't have one.
I take it that means I don't have one.
For the love of God.
Will 4 bags be enough?
More than enough.
I say we'd need 5 to be safe. Do you not think that?
Stick down 5.
5 bags of chips then.
I'll have a chicken fillet burger. No lettuce, no tomato, no cheese.
I'll just write plain, will I?
No onions, no cucumber.
1 plain.
No relish, no pickles, no mayonnaise.
No chicken.
What do you mean, no chicken?
Get that.
It's a chicken burger. Of course I want chicken. What's this prick up to now? What the hell were you playing at back there, Kimosabe?
That's actually a Native American term.
Oh, what are you meant to be?
Japanese.
Was there something else, or?
Yes. Yes, there was something else, actually.
Look, I'm sure you have questions. I just don't really want to get into it all.
Yeah, well, we didn't really want you to get into our boot, but...
Maybe just leave the fella be, sure. What's the odds?
And what if they pull us over at the checkpoint, Joe? What if the army asks to search the car?
The Brits are flat out with on parade. They'll not bother with the likes of us.
That's a good point.
Stay out of it, you.
Right, in you go, son.
Ada!
What do you want me to do? Chuck the way in out in the middle of nowhere?
But this is dangerous, Joe. He is dangerous.
I'm not dangerous.
In fairness, Emmett, if you were dangerous, you wouldn't say that you were dangerous, would you?
True.
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
Come on, Emmett, out you go.
Hey! You just stay with your son.
Tick. It's like a ticking sound.
I'm not comfortable driving him across the border.
Fine. I'll drive him. Ah, Jim. What about you?
You remember Cara?
Not your Kathleen's girl. Jesus, you shut up.
Aye. She's staying with me this week, so she is. Past her bedtime, though, now.
Why's up, Granda? Jim was wondering if we've seen Cara's rabbit,
Oh, dear Jesus. A rabbit?
Yeah, Cara's rabbit went missing, Daddy. They were wondering if we might have seen it.
Right.
Cara was going to take it a walk earlier, but the hutch was open and there was no sign of him.
She was going to take it a walk.
That's right.
The rabbit?
Are you supposed to walk him, Mary?
Really?
Really? So, Seamus about, is he?
What business are you with Seamus?
Don't cover for him, Joe.
I don't know what you mean.
He's still refusing to wear a bell, I hear.
Well, what about it?
People have been talking, Joe. People are concerned. The pigeons, the mice, that's how it starts. Next thing you know, pets are disappearing.
Seamus didn't touch the rabbit.
Well, if I find out any differently, Joe.
You won't.
I'm watching you. I'm watching all of yous. Come on, Cara, love.
Right. We need to get that way in a new rabbit.
Dear Jesus.
Good, isn't it? Got it from Jim across the road. He has too.
Of course he does.
Daddy, Gerry won't tell Kieran I don't want to marry him.
Well, I'll tell him.
Really?
I don't think your father should tell him, girls.
Why not?
Then I'll put the pushy wee bastard through that wall.
There you are.
Oh, here. I'll sort them out.
So Kieran hasn't done anything wrong and now your father's going to kill the poor fella?
And to think you could have prevented it, Gerry?
Unbelievable.
I've not heard much out of you, Joe. How's life been treating you?
Not great, I'm afraid. I caught dementia.
Dementia?
Riddled with it, so I am.
Oh, God's awful.
I can't remember a bloody thing.
I am so sorry to hear that, Joe.
Thanks, love.
Fair play, Joe. It's aiding and abetting. We're talking serious jail time here.
Well, it's a risk we have to take.
No, it's not, Joe. It's not a risk we have to take. It's a risk we shouldn't take.
You take that tone with me, boy.
Okay, look, I've yet to hear anybody say anything to convince me that bringing that lad across the border with us is a good idea.
Shit, he's coming.
I really didn't want to have to do this.
Jesus Christ! Get down! Everybody get down!
Is there something wrong with her?
Stop that, Aaron.
Sorry, Emma, you were saying?
Didn't want to put you in this position, but I can't stress the seriousness of my situation.
Anything else?
Oh, do you know what? I wouldn't mind a Knickerbocker glory.
Right.
You need to help me out here.
We do that and we're breaking the law.
Well, you recognise the legal system of a brutal imperialistic oppressor, do you?
If they can put me in jail for 20 years, then yes, Emmett. Yes, I do.
Listen. Have you killed anyone, son?
No. Well, at least not directly.
Well, there you go. So that settles it.
I don't think that does settle it, actually, Joe.
You know what's wrong with you, Gerry? You're an awful wuss.
I'm not a wuss.
You're afraid of your own shadow.
I'm not.
Well, then grow a set of balls and help a fella out.
I have a set of balls, thank you very much.
Oh, seriously, Daddy.
You're even afraid of that wee girl.
What wee girl?
That waitress. You wanted a cup of tea, she brought you a Coke, and you just sat there and said, "Sweet Fanny Adams."
Your Granda said Fanny.
Well, that's because I like Coke.
Our customer service is shocking as well.
Aye, desperately. Someone should say something.
Gerry! Gerry should say something.
I will. No problem. I'll say something. Excuse me. Excuse me, please.
What?
I just wanted to say that I ordered tea. You brought me a Coke, and that's not acceptable.
But you drank the Coke.
That's not the point. And your service has been nothing short of appalling. Your attitude is worse. It's simply not good enough.
I'll bring you a tea.
You do that.
I'm sorry. I got a bit of bad news today. Oh, I haven't really been able to focus. I've been a bit distracted, maybe. I'm sorry. I'll just clear this.
No. Ignore all that.
I'll bring you your tea right away, sir.
Well, there was absolutely no need for that. Rat pack!
Where the hell do you come from?
Never you mind. That's some spread over there. Sandwiches like doorsteps. Who are you?
That's my cousin Rob.
Very pleased to meet you.
What part of America are you from?
Montreal.
Can't say I'm familiar with it. Though, there is a Montreal in Canada, you know.
Is that right?
That's what she's called, is she?
She is, aye.
Maeve. Really? Maeve?
Why does your mother make that sound?
I cannot believe this.
I think it's a good thing, love.
Oh, just keep out of it, you.
And that's who you were winking at in mass? Winking? At your age? Christ, I feel sick.
It was only a friendly wink.
There is no such thing as a friendly wink.
Is there not?
Our poor mother is barely cold. And you're straight back out there, winking away.
Your mother's been dead 10 years, Mary.
Look, I'll not tell you again.
This'll not close. We need to shift ourselves. We're the last Fenians standing.
Relax, love. We've a good 2 or 3 hours before the rioting starts.
I'll not settle myself until we're over that border there.
You're absolutely sure we need the big clock, love?
We've been through this, Gerry.
Definitely don't want to bring the wee clock.
I can't be doing with the wee clock.
What exactly is your problem with a big clock?
I wouldn't say I have a problem as such. It's just much heavier and takes up a lot of room.
I'm telling you, Mary, that's how it starts. Now he's dictating what size of clock you can pack. Next he'll be telling you what to wear, what to say. Before you know it, you'll be faking your own death and assuming a new identity.
Tell Sarah this is the fella that blow dries my hair. He's an artist.
Take care. That Maeve away.
Aye.
Nice woman.
Aye.
Mary and Sarah will come round eventually, Joe. It's just hard for them to see you with somebody else, you know? As far as they're concerned, their mother was perfect.
Piss off, Gerry.
I thought we should have a chat
because...
Sorry, Gerry. I find it hard to concentrate with.
Yeah, of course. Could you take that thing off, please, Joe? Joe. So, I thought we should have a bit of a chat.
Yeah, definitely. We should get to know each other a bit. All the lads. I mean, we'll be families soon enough, won't we?
Nope.
The thing is, Kieran, we all know Sarah can be a bit, I don't want to say light in the pan, but...
Too right, you don't.
But she's different, isn't she, Kieran? She's different from other people. From, you know, normal people.
She's the love of my life.
Well, you're not the love of hers.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
What do you mean? What does he mean, Gerry?
The thing is, Kieran, there's been a bit of a misunderstanding about the engagement.
She's not calling it off, is she?
Well done, Columbo.
Why? Oh, Christ, she's met someone else, hasn't she?
No, not exactly. Now, this is going to sound a bit hard to believe, but the fact is, Kieran, that when you gave her
God,
the ring...
Kieran, are you still here?
Sarah?
I'm awful sorry, Kieran. Are you okay?
Well, it's a lot to take in. Though I suppose you're always spiritual in your own way.
You're not angry with me, Kieran, are you?
No. How could I be? A calling's a calling.
Happy days.
I'm gonna... I should go. Goodbye, Sarah.
Goodbye, Kieran, and God bless. He's looking well on it, isn't he?
Stop.
Kieran, away, is he?
Good costumes, girls. They look like the real thing.
They are.
You know, I still don't think they're worth what we paid, Sarah. Them Sisters of Mercy saw us coming.
We probably won't stay super late because Richard has an early start in the morning because he's a surgeon.
Before you head off, son, I have a question for you. When you take someone's tonsils out, do you hang on to them? Do you whack them in a jar and put them in a storage cupboard or whatever? What, you chuck them away? Oh, I'll pass that on.
Okay, then. It was...
Okay, so, I think I've got a handle on the basics. Everyone sit down.
I'll have a look at it later, Joe.
Sit!
Jesus, Sarah, but the Waynes will go berserk when they find out about this parish hall thing.
Let them. I'm sick of the pair of them. Why are we expected to organise everything anyway? We're not responsible for them.
We are responsible for them, Sarah. We're their mothers.
Right, so as far as I can make out, this thing has two main aims. Firstly, to stop us all killing one another.
Fair enough.
And secondly, to allow us to govern ourselves from here rather than England.
From Derry.
I would say so.
Would it not be more likely to be Belfast? Belfast is the capital.
Aye, but that was an oversight, Gerry.
They get rid of the British Army.
What will happen to the barracks?
There's no mention of the barracks.
It will make a great wee shopping centre.
We get a new police force.
Different uniforms as well, I hope. I mean, if they want Catholics to join, they're going to have to find something that works with our complexion.
The release of all paramilitary prisoners, both flavours.
Both flavours.
Loyalist and Republican.
Of course.
But this is what I don't understand. What happens to these lads when they get out? I mean, what does an ex-paramilitary do?
Gardening.
Gardening.
You any better suggestions?
Howdy, folks.
Are those shorts, Eamon?
They are surely, Gerry.
Are they my shorts?
That's right. I had a hook about in your drawers earlier. Sarah said you wouldn't mind.
Did she know?
He didn't have a pair of his own, Gerry, and legs like that should not be hidden away. I'm sorry, but I feel very strongly about this.
God, but I am freezing.
I wonder why.
Well, Gerry, I didn't want to say anything, but you're a bit tight with the old heating now. We could all be doing with a bit of a blast.
Well, you heard the man.
I mean, it's incredible. Not a squeak.
Slapping him might work.
You're not slapping him, Joe.
I don't want to slap him. I want you to slap him. Then he might slap you back, which I would enjoy.